in Montgomery County, beekeepers in Clarksville say their hives are under attack by the city.
They say a proposed ordinance will make it nearly impossible to keep beehives within the city limits. Fox 17's Erica Lathan live down from Clarksville with the very latest on this. Erica?
Well, Stacy and Scott, of course, a lot of the plants that our food comes from, even flowers, say, like these, depend on bees for pollination. Here in the Clarksville-Montgomery County area, there are an estimated 150 beekeepers, and tonight some of them tell me they believe the city is trying to make their backyard hobby illegal.
You can see the one on the right is very active. The one on the left is not so active, so it may have a problem already.
Charles Cook has been raising honeybees for 13 years. He says the bees are constantly under attack.
And like in my neighborhood where I have bees, people spray their lawns with herbicides and pesticides and whatever, and sometimes my bees just don't come back, or they come back and they're literally staggering because they've gotten in contact with some chemical.
A proposed city ordinance would require that beehives be at least 200 feet from the adjoining property line.
If you have a lot in Clarksville and you want to be a beekeeper, you're going to have as much as 3.7 acres, and most residential homes here in Clarksville don't have that much acreage.
The Director of Building and Codes is proposing a change to specifically limit beekeeping within Clarksville city limits.
Elizabeth Hood believes the ordinance is aimed at her. She was recently cited by the city after a neighbor complained about her backyard beehives.
They said it's against city code according to the zoning law for livestock, but the definition of livestock is very vague, and I didn't think it applied to honeybees. I thought they were going by the Tennessee Department of Agriculture's best management policy, which is what I'm following.
I spoke with Mike Baker. He is the Clarksville City Director of Building and Codes. He says that this 200-foot restriction on honeybees, that's basically a clarification of the existing ordinance that governs livestock and agriculture within the city limits. Now, as for Elizabeth Hood, she says she is planning to take this case to court and fight to keep her backyard beehives. Live in Clarksville, Erica Lathan, Fox 17 News.
Online security.